All right, listeners, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in.
Okay, perfect. So today we're looking at
Networking.
networking, yeah. Specifically week 3 of this kind of intense program we found.
It's called Networking Mastery or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Networking Mastery. And we're looking at day 21.
The networking review and strategy.
Yeah, networking review and strategy. So this is where
Things get interesting.
things get really interesting. They start to connect all the dots from the previous week.
Yeah, they make you do all this work connecting with people and everything, and now they're like, okay, what are you going to do with all these contacts?
Right, like you've got this huge list now.
Exactly.
And they actually recommend that by this point, you should be aiming for at least 30 new connections every week.
I know, right? It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I mean, it really highlights
How important consistency is.
exactly consistency and being proactive.
Like, they don't want you to be passive about networking.
No, they want you to be out there hustling,
Yeah.
making those connections.
But it's not just about, like, collecting business cards, right?
No, definitely not. It's not just about the numbers.
Yeah, like, what do you do with all these connections?
That's the key question.
Exactly. And that's where the idea of key connections comes in.
Oh, yeah, that was a really interesting point.
Out of all those people you meet, who are the ones you really want to nurture those relationships with?
Right, the ones that are actually going to help you achieve your goals.
Exactly.
So you've identified your key connections. Now, what do you do?
Well, it's all about the follow-up.
The dreaded follow-up.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be dreaded.
True.
The program talks about sending personalized follow-up messages that actually add value.
So not just like, hey, it was great to meet you, let's connect.
No, that's so generic.
Yeah, it's like spam.
Exactly. It's networking spam.
Nobody wants that.
Instead, think about how you can actually be helpful.
Oh.
Like, maybe you read an article that you think they would find interesting, share it with them.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Or maybe you saw on LinkedIn that they achieved something, congratulate them.
So it's about being genuine and thoughtful.
Exactly.
Now, I know you love efficiency,
I do love efficiency.
but I bet you'd appreciate the program's focus on data-driven networking.
Oh, absolutely. It's brilliant.
What is data-driven networking?
So it's basically treating your networking efforts like a marketing campaign.
Okay.
You're tracking your results and analyzing what's working and what's not.
So you're measuring things like...
Yeah, how many messages are you sending? Are people responding to them?
Are those responses leading to meetings?
Exactly. Are you getting referrals? Are you getting closer to your goals?
Wow, so it's really about being strategic and intentional with your networking.
Exactly. And to help you stay organized and track all this data, they recommend using a spreadsheet or a CRM.
So like a customer relationship management tool?
Yeah, but for your networking contacts.
Like your own personal networking command center.
I love that, your own personal networking command center.
I think I'm going to steal that.
Go for it.
Okay, so we've got our CRM, we're tracking our progress. What's next?
Well, the program also emphasizes the importance of finding mentors.
Mentors, yes.
It's such a valuable resource.
Absolutely.
Think about it. You've got someone who's already been where you want to go.
They can give you advice. They can connect you with the right people.
Exactly. They can help you avoid making the same mistakes they made.
I mean, it's like having a cheat code for your career.
It really is.
Okay, so we've got our CRM set up. We're tracking our data. We've got some mentors lined up.
We're killing it.
We're killing it. What's the final piece of the puzzle?
Well, the program encourages you to set specific networking targets for the following week.
Oh, okay, like actionable steps?
Exactly. So maybe your goal is to reach out to 3 potential mentors.
Or to attend a networking event.
Or to book a networking consultation.
So it's really about taking all this knowledge and putting it into action.
Exactly.
So I think we've covered a lot of ground today.
It's been a really insightful deep dive.
Yeah, we've seen how this program emphasizes the importance of reviewing your connections, following up in a way that adds value, and setting strategic targets.
And it's all about building those long-term, mutually beneficial relationships.
Not just collecting business cards.
Exactly.
So as you go about your week, think about how you can apply these principles to your own networking efforts.
Yeah, what can you add to this weekly review process? How can you measure your success?
And most importantly, what action steps can you take today to move you closer to your goals?
You never know what opportunities might be waiting just around the corner.
That's right. So get out there and start networking.
Happy networking.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Evie.